Let's click on that and make sure you go to the folder where you have your, okay. Now don't click, don't be too fast and click open immediately. Let me tell you what are the options here. So first thing is I am in the wrong view. Currently, I am in the wrong view, as most of you might be in the wrong view. I am importing a site plan and I'm in level 1, which is a floor plan. Now, if I place here or if I don't check current view only, that is fine because my CAD file will be visible or viewable in all the different views, including my 3D view, unfortunately. So I don't want that, right? Normally, if this is a site plan, I just want it to be visible in my site view. So cancel, cancel, cancel. Go to my site plan view, double click. See, each view creates a tab. So I'm now in my site plan view. We want to go to our site plan view because we want to import our floor plan, CAD floor plan, into our site plan view and view it there, make it visible here only. Okay, so now I can click on the import CAD. Nice. And now I can what? Go back to searching for that file. There it is. Current view only? Yes. You do want to make it visible to the current view only. Unless you want it visible in all views, do not check that box. Colors. Now, would you like to preserve the colors that you use in your CAD file? Yeah, notice here our background is white, and if you use the colors like yellow and all that, then it might not be that visible, right? So no is a good answer. So preserve is maybe not good. You might want to invert it. What does invert mean? Well, what is the opposite color in a color wheel of a color? That's too many color in that sentence. So what's the opposite color of red in a color wheel? That's the invert of that color. Now, if you want black and white, that is also maybe not good. If your CAD file and your Revit file are all black, then it might be also confusing, right? So it's up to you, right? So the answer is you might want to preserve it or use black and white. Your preference. For this one, I will just say preserve so you can see, okay? If you want it black and white, good. If you want it preserved, no problem, okay? Layers. This is the preparation I was telling you earlier. So place only the line drawings that you want imported into your CAD file, into your Revit file. You can even specify the layers that will be imported. For this one, I will just say all because we actually have a very small CAD drawing and it only has all the things that I need. All is okay. Auto detect. Now, why will I trust Revit to detect the measurement being used? That's the reason why I checked it, and I know that it's using millimeter. Even if the notation is in meter, but the drawing is in millimeter, I will import it using millimeter. So you're importing the unit that you're placing here is the unit from the CAD file. Okay. Now I don't want Revit to correct. I will uncheck that to correct lines that are slightly off axis. What if the degree is, there's one there, 89 degrees. It's 1 degree off to being 90 degree or a horizontal or vertical line. I don't want Revit to be correcting that because it's supposed to be 89 degrees. So I will uncheck correct lines that are slightly off axis. This is good for, I don't know, maybe line drawings that are, very sketchy, and yeah, you want Revit to straighten all things up. So that's a good choice or option. Okay, origin to internal origin. So how do you sync two files together, especially if you're working in a group? So you normally would have the origin as your reference. Now, so what you are going to do is you're going to place your drawing in 0, 0, 0. I think I did that. Okay, I think I did that. So if I am correct, my CAD file will go to the center or to this origin. Okay, so the origin from my CAD file will link to the origin of the Revit file. That is origin to internal origin. And you want to use that technique if you are coordinating with somebody using AutoCAD to import files, even if they're linked or linked files, using the same origin. Okay, so they match up. Otherwise, you can simply do an auto center, so center of the drawing of your AutoCAD to the center of your Revit file. Or you can do manually place your origin, or the origin from the AutoCAD file, manually place it inside Revit. Or you can manually just place it anywhere. We'll try this one, origin to internal origin. Let's see if it works. Since I placed my CAD drawing right here, this is the 0, 0 in CAD. When I use AutoCAD origin to auto origin, internal origin, it places it also at the center, or sorry, at the 0, 0 of Revit. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Now, you do want to check, right? Did it come in correctly? Right? Did it come in correctly? So let's check the distance from here to there. 16,500. That looks nice. But let's check the distance. So DI is the shortcut key for checking distance. Perfect, 6,500, just as we had it checked in our CAD file. See, it's useless to keep going when you haven't checked and then finding out later that you have incorrectly imported the file, right? So this step is very useful.